only have 12 bullets, so you're gonna have to share.
Is the mask muffling my voice?
No. Fuck. Hey. Shit, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're witnessing is sweet dick-kicking revenge.
Cockshot.
I've never said this, but don't swallow.
Incoming.
Oh! I promise this gets worse for you, big boy! Oh! That does it!
How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel, and today we've got something pretty cool to talk about, and that is the Deadpool animated series. Now, what you just saw was test footage for what would have been Donald Glover's Childish Gambino's Deadpool animated series. Now, some people might not have known this, but Donald Glover was planning on producing and starring in this Deadpool animated series, and this was going to be based off of a little bit what we got from the actual Deadpool films, planning on building off of the hype of the previous films to bring this animated series to life and to give us something new. Because as you can see, even though it was Ryan Reynolds' voice dubbed over, they did plan on it being pretty similar to the Deadpool films. It was going to be rated R, it was going to be pretty raunchy, and you know it was going to be pretty hilarious. It was pretty much just like the Deadpool films, but just animated. So a while ago, Donald Glover posted on Twitter a picture of the script for this Deadpool animated series. He was really excited to go forward, and Marvel was as well. Now, unfortunately, later on the tweet would go on to be deleted, and unfortunately the show would go on to be scrapped. They canceled it, which was a huge bummer for everybody who knew what was going on with the series, especially if you consider the fact that they really didn't give us a reason for why they canceled the series. They had already been well underway with it. As you can see here, we have the test footage that they actually made, and then they canceled it out of nowhere without really giving us a reason. But sadly, we pretty much know what happened. See, this was a project originally under Fox. This happened before the Disney-Fox deal, when Fox still owned the rights to Deadpool. But then, of course, the deal went through and Disney acquired the rights to Deadpool. And once they got the rights to Deadpool, they apparently scrapped the project because it was too racy, it was too raunchy, it was too racist, and just didn't really fit with Disney's so-called brand. But it is Deadpool. That's who Deadpool is. That's what he does. Those are the type of jokes that he makes. He's not afraid to make all of the jokes. And that's actually why a lot of people really love him. That, and he breaks the fourth wall, of course. And unfortunately, right now, we live in a world where some people get upset over sensitive jokes. And right now, it's very apparent that Disney is really trying to be socially acceptable. So this was a project that just kind of really didn't fly for them. And they would ultimately end up canceling what would have been an awesome Deadpool animated show produced by Donald Glover. Now, after hearing this, a lot of you may be asking, well, what about the live-action Deadpool films with Ryan Reynolds? Well, we know for a fact that Ryan Reynolds has met with Marvel Studios. He's actually posted pictures of him at Marvel Studios online on his Instagram and Twitter. And in a few interviews, he actually said that he's working on Deadpool 3 over at Marvel Studios now. And of course, not too long ago, maybe a month or two, we got the report that Ryan Reynolds right now was in the process of signing the biggest Marvel Studios deal ever. Bigger than Robert Downey Jr.'s, which would mean he would have to sign a deal for about 9 movies. So Deadpool is clearly sticking around. He's going to be in the MCU. However, which version of Deadpool that we're going to get is a little bit unclear right now. Is he going to be PG-13? Is he going to be rated R? Or is he going to be rated R but toned down just a little bit to not make certain jokes? Deadpool 1 and 2 were extremely successful films. And if Disney is smart, which typically they kind of are, and they listen to Kevin Feige, head of Marvel Studios, they won't mess with a great thing. Now, there have been rumors, and I stress that these are only rumors at this point, nothing is confirmed, that Disney could possibly do another division that's going to do all of their rated R films. But it would be sort of an off-branded Disney label. It would be under Disney and Marvel, but it would be called something else, so people don't associate rated R raunchy things with the Disney name. Now, that's just a rumor for now, and if Disney doesn't want to get their hands dirty, that's a route that they can go for sure. We'll have to wait and see on that, and there is one thing that is certain, and that is that this show would have been hilarious. It's unfortunate that we never got it. Maybe perhaps they'll try to pick it up again in the future. But until then, this is all we get, this test footage of something that could have been truly awesome. But let me know, would you have liked to have seen this Deadpool animated series? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all things Marvel, and so you can enter this week's giveaway for a chance to win a Tony Stark Funko Pop provided by HeroesHideout.com. If you're looking for Funko Pops and Marvel figures of all kinds, you can check them out at HeroesHideout.com. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.